This is better. This afternoon, I was cleaning my room because my room was a total mess, and I do believe that your room will reflect what is in your head. So I was cleaning my room, and as it was getting better and better, I looked out of my window and saw this great orange deep blood sunset. In that moment, I got the impulse to just go out and go look at the sunset. So I went out in my short pants, putting on summer sandals, to then go onto my bike and ride past all of these people in winter clothing because it is quite cold, just to get in time to the nearest lake, near a castle, to look at the sunset. At the castle, there was this concert which I didn't know about, and you cannot imagine how beautiful it was, sitting on that bench looking at the sunset with some birds I've never seen before in the tree, and then in the distance hearing the nostalgic music just coming my way with the flute saxophone kind of vibes. Today I've realized how important slowing down your life is. I have quite a stressful week coming up with multiple public appearances. I have my driver's test, in which I finally get to have my driver's license. But of course, there's also some pressure behind this. I have a date coming up. I have Christmas coming up. I have family problems coming up. And all of this will compound. So you might notice you might have a stressful time as well because winter is kind of the time where everything stacks on top of each other. You don't have parents. You don't have you don't have presents for your parents yet, and you might think about it. You get kind of stressed because you know you will have to do something, but you procrastinate because it's not that much of a priority right now. All of the complexity that we all of the complexity that we see coming up in our future weeks, future months, future days, it all comes from overthinking. Because of course you want to make the best of the upcoming exams, of the upcoming events that you have. Of course you want. So I do as well, right? We think about it. But I've overthought for a lot, and you might have done the same, for which you got unhappy, for which you got a lot of stress. So, with that being said, slowing down your life is important for you to get this kind of mindful meditation monk like lifestyle back again that you might have had some years ago, some months ago. But you plugged out of because, well, life just happened, right? With all of the noise around us, it's important for you and for me as well that we enjoy silence. Like a slow video like this isn't so much seen on YouTube, right? We got AI slop coming up. We got 40% of Spotify songs that are being made by AI already. We get overstimulated anyways. We get a fuck ton of chocolate during this season. It's a bit much if I'm being honest. I've also mentioned that I was cleaning in my story, right? So I saw the sunset and I went out immediately. What I want to signify to you through that is that you don't get trapped by false responsibilities. If you can see this as a rate of interest basically, detached from false responsibilities. For example, in routines, if you follow a routine that you most likely do if you're on self improvement or even if you're not, then you have key habits in your day. And the key habits are a great thing. But there is a lot of things around it. Like imagine you have this diamond and around it there's a lot of stone. To get to your habit, you will dig through a lot of stone that is basically worthless. But you gotta get through to the diamond, to the key habit. Now, slowing down your life is a way of finding to have the raw diamond immediately. To not face so much mental distrain that you get pushed away from your key habit, but that you actually want to do it. You might have heard about seasons in your life. It gets a lot more complicated if you put priorities, if you put a priority that is not matching to the season of your life, to your purpose, into your life. You don't want to do this thing. You get pushed away from it by your own mind. It doesn't feel right. You don't enjoy doing it. And let me tell you, if you enjoy something that you do it for some time. If it isn't instant gratification, but logically looking at it long term, then totally pursue that thing. You will enjoy it, and I'm a big believer that you should try a lot of different hobbies for yourself to see where your purpose will fall into. The false responsibilities in your day are basically just the things that don't give you the rate of interest, the rate of return that you get into putting into this task. If you enjoy something more than this task that you don't enjoy doing exactly, then go for the other task. Because things you enjoy, you might have heard that if you enjoy, you learn a lot better than if you just eat the material that is given to you. For example, in school, you don't like how material is presented in school. You don't enjoy doing the work. Of course not. We don't think that it's going to be important to us, so it's not fun to us. Now, subconsciously, you might have these responsibilities that you think are total bullshit, but you still do them because it's routine and you may have been gaslit in a wrong way that the tasks that you need to do, the tasks that you don't want to do, are the tasks you need to do. So, what I'm saying here is don't try to build a house that you don't even enjoy building, that you won't even put the proper bricks in, that will just fall down 1 year later onto you. You're not supposed to build this house, right? This is not your responsibility. It would be a false responsibility if you just build a house out of shit, right? So don't be trapped in something, a task like this. And slowing down your life, reduce screen time. This is a lifestyle that will also trap you. Like, addiction is a false responsibility, right? Like going with your dog, giving your dog food, this is a true responsibility. This has purpose. Scrolling on TikTok, on YouTube, does this have purpose? And you believe that the lifestyle, like, yeah, scrolling, meeting up with friends that vape, is a good investment of your time? Also, with friends can be a false responsibility. If recently I've been on a birthday party for 1 hour because I just wanted to drop off my present and say hi. Two of the guys which went into the gym with me and dropped out are now vaping idiots. Who could have thought? I don't talk to them anymore because, well, they will also push me away from my key purpose, right? So you basically align your life to your highest purpose, like boiling everything down until you have this essence that you want to have as your lifestyle. For example, if you're an athlete and you want to get better in your craft, you boil everything down to just your athlete lifestyle. And you can branch out from that. But what I mean by the essence of this athlete lifestyle is that you maybe go before school onto a 5 kilometer jog, then get into a cold shower after your 5 kilometer jog. After that, you can go to school. You can maybe even meditate on the toilet if you have the time. Then, after school, you will, in school, you will take your high protein meal with you. After school, you might just skip the way home to just go immediately to your gym, taking the gym bag with you into your school. Then after the gym, you can have the time to eat a high protein meal again, then recover. Maybe reading a book or watching a video on how to make your cardiovascular activity better by Huberman or some scientific resource. And after that, you go to bed earlier than you did before because we know that sleep is important for athletes, right? So, can you see this? How much I've boiled down this example right now? There were no friends, there was no family. Don't think about the stuff that isn't going to impact you in a good way. If you can take a bath with you, of course, do that. But focus on the one key aspect of your life. Slow down your life until it boils down and isn't just simmering like there and with no way to escape. Like imagine you have a pot, you put water in it, it boils. There's all this mist coming out and you can just put the top on. That's you right now. That's you if you have stress. You can't give it like the outlet. If you can dedicate your time to leaving the outlet open by conscious living, then the mist is gonna go out and it boils down to your sweet, thick essence that you want to have. This takes time, it won't be overnight. You can take a piece of paper right now, write the group you want to belong to on top of it. For example, the athlete lifestyle. Then you can write down your routine and your key things that you need to do. And with that, basically, you're good. Just look at this every day. Once you wake up, before you walk, before you run. And over time, your life will boil down to this. And you don't have to stick to this one lifestyle forever. Of course, you can change it up, right? Because if you stick to this one key purpose for too long, it isn't your purpose anymore and it just gets a false responsibility again. With that being said, I hope this video has helped you. Get up and get to work.